I think it says it. Hey, hello. We're hanging out at our Monations event, and we figured might as well go live while we do our hair before we go to bed, and we can answer any of your questions while we do it. So, first off, this is Marissa. If you don't know Marissa, she's one of my best friends, and just the absolute cutest. She's a triplet mom. She's 4 kids under the age of 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So crazy.
So crazy. But yeah, you can say hi. If you have questions, go ahead and just drop them in. Marissa's going to read them because I'm blind and cannot see anything from this far away. But, oh, did you guys see our new, can you even see it from right here?
Mm-hmm.
That lighting?
Yeah.
Our new spray bottles. So happy.
These are the best spray bottles in the whole world, hands down.
They seriously are. Like, the perfect, because honestly, how much water you use is important. And I think it takes trial and error on your own hair, because everyone's hair is different. How thick it is, how porous it is, does it absorb water, does your hair take forever to dry, is it pretty quick? So it's kind of just trial and error for your own hair for a while. But yeah, this spray bottle will help a ton. So I always start off just spraying it. Where did that brush go? Oh, right here. And then we're going to do air dry cream, which will help the hair dry faster and also hold the curls. And I get asked probably every single day, what products do you use? And I'm telling you, I've been using the same products for 2.5 years, and nothing beats them. I mean, if you can find something that beats it, let me know. But Monat's air dry cream is hands down the best. I did a photo shoot this weekend, and the model I was doing her hair, I put this in. We took pictures with the curl band, and we took it out 5 minutes later, and she's like, my hair is curly. Like, what the heck is this? And it's just the air dry cream with this curl band.
So we did have a question.
Okay.
I don't think I put enough water in my hair. Can you say how it should feel?
Okay.
So this is also trial and error a little
Yes.
bit, but and I think it is probably a little different depending on your hair type and how thick, how thin it is. But for my, you're right, I'm like chewing on the whole thing. For mine, at least, I feel like, I know, how would you describe that? I would say with this like squirt bottle, I feel like I give it a good, like, I probably go over like twice with like a full spray.
I feel like if you were to do your hair in braids, because you want your hair to be curly the next day, like if you do it super damp, it's not going to dry, right? Mm-hmm. So you just have to test it out on your own hair.
It's really not a lot.
Right.
It's I would go,
like, if your hair, like, her hair should dry 10 minutes from now. That's how I see it. Like, okay, my hair's going to dry in about 10 minutes. That's as wet as you want it to be. Not soaking, but not too dry.
Yeah.
And again, it's just, you'll figure it out as you do it. And Marissa gave really good advice to someone today who was asking about this. Do this every day for 2 weeks and just test it out on yourself. It's trial and error, but try doing it every single day, because not only will you get the pattern down with how you flick your wrists when you wrap, but also the amount of dampness and how long you need to wear it. So just give yourself that challenge of doing it every day for 2 weeks, and you will pick it up so fast. But what I always do, I always just start with this front piece, and then you just flip it over, but I don't go all the way over. I just kind of hold it in the back, and then you grab your next piece. And this one is when I go all the way, here you can turn your head. I go all the way, wow, now my hand's in the way, to the back part with this one. So it's a horizontal piece from the front to the very back, and then I combine this top piece into that section in my back hand right here. Then I pull all of it all the way forward to the front of the band. And then here's when you can tighten it all up. Wow, sorry, I just totally let that go. It's also very different doing it on yourself versus somebody else. So if you're a mom and you want practice doing it on your little girls, try doing it every day for like a week or 2, and you'll get used to it. Okay, so now they're both in this bottom hand, and I'm going to keep this curl band tight to her head, and I want this hair to be tight. I don't want it to be loose like this when I wrap it and it's kind of saggy. You're going to kind of tug on the hair a little bit so it's nice and tight. And you have this little layer that wants to pop out right there. So we're going to make sure that's in tight. Okay. Okay, and I pulled this, and while I pull this down. Okay. Hey guys, I don't know if you're watching right now, where are you watching from? We are in St. Louis, Missouri right now. Where are you guys watching from? Okay, grabbing this third section, I went all the way from the front to the back part. It's going to be in this bottom hand. My top part is going to drop into the bottom hand. And then I lay the curl band down straight. I'm never twisting the curl band. I'm keeping that straight and just pulling the hair. Keeping that hair tight and close to the scalp. Like, you know when you do Dutch braids and you want it just like close down the back of your head? Same thing with this. You want to keep it right behind your ear, nice and close to that scalp.
Got Utah, North Dakota, Wisconsin, my nations,
Yeah.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay, Marissa's hair is already drying, and so I sprayed it down again. So that's how fast this air dry cream works. It really is so fast. Okay, this last section is the most important section. This is where it can make or break. This is where if it unravels, it's because this is the part that's too loose. So this back section, can you scoot up a tiny bit? I just want to show them the very back.
Oh.
So when you're grabbing this last piece, you want to make sure, can you see, that this back part, all of this hair is super tight right next to that curl band. So the hair is not sagging at all.
Let me kind of turn.
Yeah. So I'm pulling the curl band down and I'm pulling this hair so it's not sagging at all in the front or the back. And then watch as I wrap it around. I'm just barely twisting my wrist that much. Twist, wrap it around. Twist, and wrap it. And again, I promise if you do this every day for a week or two, you will get it down with your own hair. And some girls, and everyone does it different too. Some girls do some in the front, some the other way. My brain, I've tried to do that one a couple times. I don't know what it is. My brain does not think in that way. Can you do it that way? Have you tried it?
Doing what?
It's like taking some from the front and twisting it back. And then
Oh,
some
while
from
you
the
do
back
it from the front?
Yeah. It's
No.
Yeah. I can't figure it out.
Yeah. But also the reason we say to try it for 2 weeks every day is because there are some times where I do it where the curl does look a little different because of the way I'm wrapping it or where I'm starting the wrap. Like there are times where I'll do this money piece up top, the very front piece, and it's like too thin, and so I have like too much of a curl. So I'm like, okay, I like it when I have a thicker piece in the front so that it's not too like ringlety, curly. It just has like a nice little like flow to it. So personally, now that I learned, I like the bigger
taking the
money
chunk.
piece.
Did I take too small of a chunk? We can
No,
always
that was
unwrap it
good.
too.
No, that
Okay.
was good. Mm-hmm.
And that's the best part. You can undo it and redo it as many times as you want, and it's not going to damage your hair.
Here, let's turn a little bit this way so they
And
can
I think
have
we're
a
getting
better...
more questions too.
Okay, let's go up here for a sec. Oh, someone just said, can you come over and do mine?
Yes. Where are you at? I seriously.
Let's hop around to hotels.
Let's go. Yeah. Are you here
We'll
tonight?
all have, if
Come
you're
to
at
our
Monations,
room.
if you're at Monations, come to the room.
Yeah.
We'll wrap everyone's hair for tonight.
Seriously, tomorrow night, girls' night. Let's do it.
Someone says, so your hair has to be wet.
Okay. It depends. I've had some girls who can do it, but usually those who have thinner or finer hair can do it totally dry. If you want your curls to last, setting it with water, it's going to make them last all day. But technically, yes, you can do it on dry hair. They're going to be looser and they will fall out sooner. But I always start with completely dry hair and then just mist it so it is the perfect amount of wetness. Okay, so now that I'm realizing this hair's a lot thinner, this hair's
Someone
really
said
thick.
the video stopped.
Oh, did it? Our internet is not that great in here.
No.
So hopefully it pops back on. Okay, this side does feel thicker. Do you want me to do you do the part over here at all? Or do you do, like, you know how sometimes
I either do it in the middle or like barely on the
so
side.
is this parted how you want it for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm just wondering if I should have put more hair on this side because this hair feels thicker than this side.
No,
You're
it's
fine?
okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So now just start that money piece. Again, how thick? Do you want to do this side? I'm
Sure.
going to have you, do you want to sit
Yeah.
up here?
So
Or you want the other?
will usually, and don't spray. I don't spray as much on my front piece because I like this one to be a little looser, so I don't spray as much water on this front piece. So I usually do like that big of a chunk in the front because I like my front pieces to be a little more loose and chunky. I also have short little hairs on the side because I twirl my hair. If you have hairs like this, it's fine. It won't like, you won't even like notice it. Yeah. I'm just gonna scoot back a little bit. Okay, so like she said, you want to stay really close to your head. So once you have that front piece, I always do like either like 3 to 4 sections, maybe 5 at the most. And then
really thick hair.
I will take the second one and go all the way back with it. Add it in there. And then wrap it around. And then I just like pinch it with these 2 fingers. And then grab my next section all the way to the back.
How's the wetness feeling? Is it drying at all?
Good. Well, yeah, it is a little dry. See, like in here, it like gets really dry.
Mm-hmm.
So then you just mist again. Try to stay as close to your head as possible. All the way to the back. Add it to this other piece.
Hold on, you gotta combine it in the back. There you go. And then now bring
there we go
forward.
And then flip around. Oh, it's stuck. Okay. And then here's the last piece, which I feel like it needs a little bit more water. Okay. And then
combine it in the back.
Yeah.
Yep. It's getting twisted. So do this right there. And keep this part.
Why am I getting confused in here? Okay.
It's okay.
There we go.
Pull the band a little tighter. Yep, there we go.
And then once you have that, you're just wrapping around and twisting just a little bit while you wrap all the way down. And then I always leave like about 3 inches probably at my bottom. Is that much you? Where's the other scrunchie?
Straight head.
Oh,
in there.
Okay. So then you wrap that up.
Now where you got a question?
Can you wash the curl band thing?
Uh-huh. Yeah, just hand wash it and let it hang to dry.
Okay, so once I have mine, I love that I have all this extra at the end because sometimes, and this will happen to you, if you don't get it close enough to the head, or if you have like really thick hair, sometimes like when you let go, it'll just like become a little loose. And if you're sleeping and if you don't like this, then that's totally fine. But I like to just combine it in the back. Can you see me like this?
Perfect.
Okay. And then I'll just put this underneath. And I literally just like go like this. You can either leave it once or you can tie it twice. And like, I like to use this getting ready in the morning. So I'll leave this in for like a couple hours and I will just go around the house like this. Take it out, ready to go. If you're sleeping on it, then you can just put another scrunchie in, like
yeah, so I can show on mine.
Scrunchie in the back.
Love it.
Any deals going on with the curl band right now, or curl band and scrunchies right now?
There's not a specific deal. If you haven't used the code READY already, if you are ready to finally try it, you can get 10% off. So you can use that at checkout. Here, I'll wrap my hair. We can keep answering questions.
Someone else said, I do that too with mine in the back. It keeps it tight. Yes, it does.
And then, so I wore mine to the airport. Sorry, I took it off in the shuttle. But I just pulled mine back like a ponytail and just stuck another scrunchie in the back. And it worked super well too. So if you don't want to pull it or whatever, you can just stick another scrunchie in and keep it both back.
Someone said, my curls come out more like mermaid waves. Any tips to make it more curls instead of waves?
I would love to see like how you're curling it. I'm very curious to see like if you're doing sections all the way across, are you taking them, because one of my friends said this and she was just taking kind of smaller sections all over. So I would love to see what you're doing. So send me a picture of it with it in and I can kind of see from there how to walk you through it. So,
or you might not be like twisting it while you.
Yeah, I know. I'm like
at the bottom. I don't know.
Okay, so when I do mine, I love a lot of volume, and so I always take a little section. Hold on, this is on the other side. I can't even see where my hair is parted. So I part my hair. I know. Yeah, you want to pop that on? That'll help. Here, this is what. Here, can I flip this around? This is our view right now. How pretty is that? So we're just propped up in the window here. We're losing light. Okay, so I part my hair, and then I always just take a little section from this thicker side and pull it over, and I just curl that with this side, and so that way in the morning when I flip it over, it goes against the curls and it just gives a lot of body, because I love me some big hair. You are so nice. Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you so much. I tell you, going heatless has changed my life, changed my hair, and these products that I use, I'll never go back to anything else, because they literally have healed my dead ends, where now they're just thick and soft and they're not bristly brooms anymore, which is the best feeling in the whole world. Okay, I know I had a curl band somewhere. Where? I think it's in my purse. So yeah, I literally wore mine to the airport. If you saw my stories, I was supposed to get up this morning at like 3:45 and get all ready to go. Marissa was picking me up at 4:15. Well, I slept through my alarm. I was having a crazy dream, and I felt like I was, I felt like I was getting pulled over, and so the vibration of my phone was just like a cop. And so anyways, didn't wake up. Luckily, I was in my curl band, so when I did finally wake up, 10 or so minutes later after she's been outside calling me 100 times, I was able to just get up, grab my bag, and go. And then when we were in the shuttle, I took my hair out, and it was perfect at 5 in the morning. It's just the biggest life changer. Okay, what is the best thing to do if you have naturally like frizzy curly hair? Should I straighten it first? There's many ways, but my little sister who has naturally curly frizzy hair, that's what she says to do. She says if you want these like uniform smooth curls, your hair should start however you want it to end. So like right now my hair is not frizzy at all, so when I wake up it's also not going to be frizzy, if that makes sense. So if you naturally have frizzy hair, either blow dry your hair straight or at least straighten the very top. You don't have to do the sides, but that way get your hair to where let's see, how do you even say this? If you don't love your results, you're not going to want to keep doing it. So if that means for you need to blow dry your hair first or straighten it first for you to love your results, then do it. Because then you're going to end up using less heat than you would have had you curled all of your hair or straightened all of your hair. Does that make sense? But there's also some girls who kind of embrace their natural curl, and they will take smaller sections and wrap it so it defines their natural curl. So it kind of depends on what look you want. If you want these big, uniform, voluminous curls that isn't your natural curl pattern, then I would blow dry or straighten your hair first, for sure. I should use a different color because this is really hard for you
I'm
to
just
see.
going to try to plug this in really quick. Sorry.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So it doesn't die. Okay.
Is that going to stand? Okay. Perfect. And then, okay, let's see. I really want to buy, but my hair is naturally curly, wavy. I'm worried about my hair on top as it dries overnight. Okay, so that's why I say have your hair completely dry before you start. So if that means you want to just straighten the very top and then spray, usually when I spray, I do this. Here, I'll show you on this side. So I don't want to spray this top part of my hair because I want this to be smooth and flat in the morning. So I'm only going to spray, I do this from here down, because this is the only part I want to be curled. And so you can do the same thing with your hair. If you know your hair is naturally frizzy, then straighten the top of it, and then only spray the bottom parts. And also using good products. Is that what you do?
I take a straightener because my hair is.
You want to be on here? You can share. Here's our naturally curly girl, Britta.
Hi. So after I take my curls out, I'll take a straightener just to the top section because I live in Houston, Texas, which is super humid, and I have like wavy curly hair. and I just have to use a straightener if I want no frizz, basically.
Yes.
So I'll do it on top and even on certain areas.
That's perfect.
So.
And it's because the most fragile part of your hair are your ends. So up here, it's still pretty good. And if you're going to do that, use a heat protectant and you will be just fine. But yes, make your hair, you can what?
You can do me tomorrow if you want to.
Oh yeah. Okay. Or do you want to do next? Or you just want to do
No, my
tomorrow?
hair's soaked.
Okay. Okay.
My hair will
We'll
not
do
be
Britta's.
dry if we wrap it right now.
Okay, we'll do Britta's hair tomorrow on her natural curls, and we'll show you that. My natural curl pattern sucks. It's like a rat's nest. Girl, let's just. Okay, did you guys know that your hair has like muscle memory? Obviously, it's not a muscle, but the more you do something, your hair will start to remember it and start doing it on its own. So, if you want to improve your natural curl pattern, when you get out of the shower, you can train your curls to start going a certain direction. I'm not the curly girl to ask. Obviously, Britta, and there's so many girls who that's like their main focus. But if you do this enough to your hair will start remembering these curls, and it gets easier and easier. So if you've been trying this for a while and you're like, it's not holding the curls or it's not getting the curls you want, like I said at the very beginning of this, take a week or take 2 weeks and do this every single day, and your hair will start remembering the curls. Your hands will start, like the muscle memory, they'll start doing it so much easier. It just takes some time to get it all down. Okay, mine only remembers the chaos, not the curls. Perfect. I feel like that's just my brain. My brain is, guys, if you saw my stories, you will know I have been nothing but chaos this last 24 hours. It's been nuts. I went to bed at like 1, woke up at 4, dropped my Invisalign in the freaking bathroom floor of the airport, lost it because it's invisible. Then I found it, and now it's soaking in a cup of Listerine so I can actually use it so my teeth don't move. But, okay, my hair dries so fast, so I just sprayed it again. Okay, this is the ending of it, but do you guys have any last questions? And I promise the best advice I can give is just, your hair is different than my hair. Everyone's hair is different, and so you need to just invest some time and figure out what's best for your hair. But get yourself a spray bottle. Start with dry hair. That's the best way to start. Start with completely dry hair. And then I always use quality products in my hair. This air dry cream is my absolute favorite. This whole bottle will last me an entire year, and it helps hold the curls. It helps dry the curls as I sleep. It smells amazing, and it's plants, so it's healthy for your hair. So, okay, any other questions? You guys can drop them. I'll save this. Hope you have a great night. And if you're here at Monations in St. Louis, we should totally have a girls' night tomorrow. So DM me if you're down. Let's do it. Okay, guys, have a good night.